Hiya, folks. Figured it out. Sorry, I didn't switch it over. All out of sorts today because I'm sick. But that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. But yeah, Silver, you'll have to build your Maviwika funds back up. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing better than I am. Sickness is kicking my ass, but it is what it is. So I'm sitting on 29 rolls right now. So I'll see what I can do, but probably wait a little bit before I do my rolls, just to see if I get some more people in here. Maybe see if I can get another roll so I can do 30 total 30. But oh, hope you have luck with it, Silver. Hey, Red Sky, Poke Love, good to see you. Good to see you. I mean, I'm not too far off from pity, right? So it's possible. But even worst case scenario, I might have to just build up and grind for some Prima Gems and see if I can get some. I also don't know how long the stream will be tonight because, again, I'm sick, so I'm feeling kind of terrible. But whatever. Go on, do the rolls. Continue on with the Archon quest anyways. I'm sure I'll get some Prima Gems from this. Actually, I think I get a roll too from finishing the quest as well.
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time to get Neuvi.
I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely.
Thank you, Mara. I will.
Don't forget.
And I have been.
Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree.
Luckily, it's mostly in my head. It's mostly like headache and stuff like that. Like, it's not too terrible. Especially doing content, like, I can't really... It's not ideal to be, like, sniffling and coughing all the time, which I don't really have that, thankfully. But, yeah.
In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape.
Really quiet, eh? Interesting. Let me see. I haven't changed anything. Oh, the setting, yeah. The game audio is low. Yeah, that is true. I won't be able to change till after I'm done this. Actually, here, I'll do this for now. See how that goes.
If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
I'll have to turn the game audio back up after this cutscene.
True, though if you ask me...
Not bad. Like I said, I'm all out of sorts today. Alright. If you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing.
We are now one step closer to victory.
Hey, thanks, Jedi.
We couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Thanks for the compliment.
Don't mention it.
That smug face.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler.
Hey, morning, Ram. Hope you're doing well.
But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready
Can't win them all, Silver.
Plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing.
This is right after the prison break. I remember that.
Yes, which reminds me. The
I remember.
Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
Win them all if you have enough skill.
A ceremony, you say?
Get all the roles.
Why would
everyone.
such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
Exactly as you need to be. Control the RNG, don't let the RNG control you.
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order.
Yes, period of rest. Rest and liquids.
Toma.
Hydration.
What would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together?
Hot pot.
Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
For a second, I was like, wait, does China do hot pots as well, or is that really a Japanese thing? I'm like, why are they focusing on hot pots? And I'm like, oh yeah, we're in Inazuma. It makes sense.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who
Okay.
guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot.
Exactly, Poke Love. Paimon is going in the hot pot.
Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
Like, ooh, this tastes like Paimon.
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose?
Let's stick to the classics. Okay.
Let's see what we've got here. Fresh fish fillets, shrimp, bamboo shoots. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon can't wait.
Everyone enjoys a normal and harmless round of hot pot.
I never thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into the pot. Don't go wasting the rest now. This
Miserable.
is possibly the scariest looking hot pot Paimon's ever seen. Fortunately, Toma ended up eating all the weird stuff.
Yeah, I never get to see the god of hot pot. 0 to 10. Exactly. Or maybe Paimon. Or maybe the real god of hot pot was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, you can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points. Oh, wait a moment. That doesn't feel good.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. The soup flavor wasn't quite the same afterwards.
That would be miserable with people who have no idea how taste works and things like that, like just throwing in any random thing. Like, I don't know.
Even with a traveler's normal ingredients, I still couldn't guess any of them correctly.
Who needs the god of hot pot when we already have the god of stove?
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh. Think of the texture.
Yeah, that's nasty. Hey, welcome, Hench.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
It's crazy.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down.
You and me both, Toma. After a while.
I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Yeah, dessert and a savory soup, that's terrible.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the god of hot pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around.
It's actually the 7th Archon, the god of the hot pot.
I think my luck has already taken a turn
Or the
for the
8th?
better.
8th
I can
Archon?
sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's hot pot challenge is me.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes, if the Tenryo Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the
Indeed.
extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation.
Sure thing.
Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
Please don't.
Gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
That you should put food that's edible in there?
Hi, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Sure. The immovable god and the eternal euthymia. Sweet. Alright, cool. Let me just turn the audio back up. Like sometimes when I'm just like grinding off stream, just like doing dailies or whatever, I'll turn the audio down because I'll have something else going on in the background. Hey, welcome, Tortilla. Let's turn this back down so it doesn't deafen everyone when I turn that up. Good. Filler arc. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. Audio should be much better now. Just grab my stuff I got. All my new cool stuff. Everyone's jealous about all my new cool stuff. Hey, look at that. It's an intertwined twait too. Look at that. Did I get the achievement for the Paimon voice volume? I don't think so. Maybe? I'm not sure. Omni Ubiquity Net. Okay. What's happening?
Where
it's
do we
cutscene.
go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Hold on for what?
Ayaka?
Turn down for what? What's the matter?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Really?
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to.
Yeah, you, the random guy who just strolled into town out of nowhere, you're the only one who I can trust my personal details with. Can you give me more details?
A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Exactly, date time. Date, start!
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Really never heard the name before? Not once?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Doesn't sound familiar to me, but that doesn't mean anything.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together, but he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter.
It's fair. Hence why you came to me, an outlander.
Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
Yeah, again, she's known me for all of like a day and a half or something like that.
You can count on
Sure.
us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food and we'll be more than happy.
You just had that terrible, terrible hot pot and you're looking for food already?
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around, if you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
I guess not. Not in the
Thank you
slightest.
kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm gonna get a new kimono.
Alright, sounds great.
Whispers of the Crane and the White Rabbit. Yeah, it's all just a clever ruse because she wants to get with Traveler. But yes, my mother had a friend. I need you to help find this. Like,
This must be...
It's a festival promotion.
definitely a filler arc.
Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
Just completely ignore Paimon and say, "Do you want to go, Ayaka?"
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs.
Yeah, Paimon's always got that oil.
Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion?
Yeah,
Well, let's take a look inside then.
Can't have a Japanese arc in a game or in a series or something like that without at least one festival, as well as usually like a beach trip or something like that. It's like necessary. It's part of the contract.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look.
No, heck yes. Not using those last year's kimonos.
Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or...
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
I thought we were looking for like the friend of her mom's.
Let me see. Oh, it's a very fine design.
Took you a while to get to that conclusion.
Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk
Of course it
flower.
does.
The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from... As you well know, Inazuma is currently... In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely.
It's like, hey, everyone, come in, get your kimonos, get your this, get your that. Sorry, but our entire business has been destroyed by this whole thing.
But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
We can freely go back to Liyue. I mean, it's not a problem for us.
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world.
Exactly. Had the Terminate arc, now we just need the beach episode of the Fireworks Confession to be a true anime. You're very right, Hinge.
The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
Such a long time.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
It's not nice to tell secrets.
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Yeah, get her, Paimon.
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
Beach and fireworks. There's a mini puzzle like that in Notlan. That's cool.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this is for. Initially they were saying, or she was saying she was trying to find her, like, mom's friend, and now we're getting a dress made. Or a kimono made. Oh, look at that. He's what, claim the things. Claim all the things. Back to Rito.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
I remember.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right?
Let me see here. I may even have enough for another one. Yeah, I do. 31. I mean, 31's the most I've ever had at this point. But it'll all be
Doesn't
burnt.
look like he's here. Let's look around.
It's a shop in Rito that sells dandelions for millions. That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense if everything's so hard to get, but... Even if I've met him, I still have to... Something on your mind? Ah, well, I'm a researcher from Liyue. My dream is to travel around the world and visit all 7 nations. My journey has been pretty smooth so far in Mondstadt, Sumeru, Notlan, and Fontaine, but things developed unexpectedly here in Inazuma. Because of the Sakoku degree, I could not enter Inazuma City. When I was about to leave out of disappointment, I ran into him. Him? Yes, he was the first person I met in Inazuma who was willing to help me. Because he saw that I was a lone outlander, he offered a lot of help to me while I was stuck in Rito. Honestly, he's very kind and warm. I've become quite fond of him. But my worldwide sojourn has not ended yet. I cannot settle in Inazuma. Love is precious, but liberty is more still. I really need to choose carefully. Freedom. Yeah, rare Notlan mentioned. That's what I was thinking too. Like, I'm assuming that this came out in this time, but like the fact that even Fontaine and stuff, like all these things talked about in the 3rd area of the game is cool. Yeah, but it just again helps build out the world, even if that world wasn't established yet. They already knew what it existed and stuff. Yeah, if you don't have your desire for freedom, then no matter how long you've been journeying for, you still won't be able to see things with an open mind. By the looks of things, you're also a traveler, right? These are for you. After you go to more places, I think you'll be able to understand the value of freedom more. What I get? Guide to freedom. Okay. What's the situation nearby? I don't see any situation going on. Ah. Here we go.
Look, there he is.
There he is. Get him.
Looks like we found him.
What am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Sayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
Got him.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
Adorito. It's a guy in Onsen who mentions Nala and their hot springs. Interesting.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
All in day's work.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Yes, tell us everything.
Well, you see, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Treasure hoarders again?
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Of course it was.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, We heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage. Thinking it'd probably fetch a good price.
But then,
The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us.
understandable.
The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Okay.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
Keep my country's name out your mouth.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam.
Keep your commission's name out your mouth. I don't know. Something like that.
Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back.
Two Fatui by the teleport point in Mondstadt talk about the recent archon quest I just finished. That's interesting. Anyway, don't seem to be much. Yeah.
Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
How you can do
Of
that?
course, I would never. Wait, what?
Huh?
Seriously?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan.
Oh, NPCs have new dialogue after large events. That's cool. I didn't know that.
I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
Even in 1.0, they mentioned Natlan. That's cool.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you?
I mean, there's definitely also been plenty of talk of Snezhnaya, even though that's not out yet. But I feel like that gets a bit of a pass because it's kind of like the homeland of the Fatui, and they're such a huge pivotal point, or like pivotal characters and faction within this game that talk of them is kind of unavoidable, and the place they're from. So, but yeah, still interesting.
What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
I need the silk.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine! Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Yeah, I always love that flair. Like, even Fallout 3 had that to a slight amount, like, or well, in some cases where they would talk about events like quests you had done on the radio at Fallout and stuff like that. Really cool.
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
It always helps build out the world's lore, and it makes it more real when there's, like, people who are talking about the things that you've done, or, like, big events that have happened and stuff like that.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Kurisu explains why and wherefores of the serial
Everyone,
theft case.
please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
Investigation is afoot.
Alright, off we go!
Yeah, pulling the ability card, yeah. I mean, she has it, why not use it? Like, don't you know who I am? What do I have here? Oh, yeah. How far away is this? You steal the silk? Excuse me, busy traveler. But I have a favor to ask. Please, look at the sky Kasune statue over there. There's a ward within it that they say can only be removed by someone who has courage, values friendship, and who favored by the might of Electro. There we go. I was right. You are the destined one. With your skills and experience, this shouldn't be a problem. Excuse my rudeness. My name is Hana Chirusato. Chirusato. And I am a shrine maiden. Do shrine maidens usually wear masks? I have my reasons for that. The village in front of you was named Konda Village, and there is a barrier within it that needs to be lifted. That barrier is hidden behind a certain secret. I'd like to entrust you with a little investigation with lifting that barrier. Investigation? Yes, it may take some time and trouble, but I'm sure that you will reveal the truth in the end. Well, it sounds like a lot of work. Will there be any payment? Of course. Those who seek shall just a reward be given in proportion to their wisdom and work. That's what she used to say, but no, there's no need to worry. She? I don't get the answer. I shall be counting on you for this investigation, Destined One. Oh, cool. Just kind of stumbled onto this one. But why not? Let's take a look at the map here. I mean, obviously this is where I was initially going to go, but I do want to do more quests and stuff around here. Which one first? Woven Wishes. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, why not? I don't have time for you. A shrine maiden needs me. This should be Konda Village. Paimon's nose is bigger than a dog's. How rude. Paimon's just saying the obvious. It may look very peaceful here, but Paimon's sure that there's got to be something dark going on. Really? There's got to be some secrets here. Miss Masked Maiden said so. Anyway, let's talk to the locals first. Maybe we can find something out. A dark secret? That's right. Heck yes. Tell Razor all your secrets. Manat, Imatani, Saburo. Hello. Are you here to visit our village? Hello. You must be an outlander, right? An outlander is a guest here. If you're not in a hurry, then why don't you come on in, drink some tea and take a break. Konda Village is a very nice place. Its environment is beautiful and quiet. It's a very suitable place to reside. My wife and I have been living here for decades. I still like this place. Have you heard any weird happenings lately? I remember hearing some folk talk about urban legends, but I've never been a fan of those topics, so I don't really know anything useful. Well, it's not always a good thing to know more. The more news you hear, the more bewildered you will be. After a while, even a happy life will be beyond your reach. He's not wrong. Oh, beautiful music, though.
I've got to think of a way to save Konda Village.
Save Konda Village, you say? What can I do for you, youngster? You are? My name is Konda Densuke. I am the village chief. The way you dress, you must be an outlander, right? It's been a long time since an outlander have come to this village. How can I help you? Need a place to rest your feet? Or do you need help to find your way up the mountain? I want to go up the mountain. No! We're here to ask about the secret of Konda Village. Oh boy. Secret? Konda Village doesn't have any secrets. Although the economy isn't good these days, all the taxes that should be paid to the police station are paid regularly regardless. There are only a few families in our village, with a long history, and we know each other's roots. How could we have any secrets? Calm down, little. Conda village is simple and peaceful. There are no secrets here. If you're looking for secrets, why don't you go to the Grand Narakumi Shrine and learn the secrets of deciphering fortune slips? Or how about you go to Chinju Forest and see if you can hear the Tanuki Bayashi? Huh? Oops, sorry, I might have overreacted. Conda village is a peaceful place, youngster. Are you sure you don't have the wrong village? But if you don't believe me, you can look around yourself. I, Konda Densuke, will not stand in your way. Alright. Another beautiful song, the sun setting in the distance. Wow. Yes, he is awfully defensive, you are correct. Excellent music. Also, absolutely beautiful. It's like the light cascading over the ground and everything. Yeah, secrets? I don't have any secrets. What secrets? Me? Secrets? Don't be preposterous. I'm not acting suspicious. You're acting suspicious. Ask the locals. Okay, so just talk to more locals, I guess. Is there anyone else who has words that are... what's this kid doing up on the roof? That's suspicious.
Already waited this long. May as well keep waiting.
Tejima. Amazing, you climbed so easily. Looking at you, mister, you should be an outlander, right? It's been a super long time since I've seen an outlander. Well then, speak. What can Konda Takuru do for you, outlander from afar? What an arrogant little kid. Have you noticed anything strange lately? Shh, keep your voices down, I can tell you, but promise you won't get scared. During thunderstorms, things get spooky around here. There's a strange, spooky ghost lady. I'll say hi to her when I see her. Huh? How can you be so calm after I told you something like that? When I told Grandpa, he didn't believe me either. He said that I must have been mistaken. Any other unusual things going on? I guess that would be the broken cart at the entrance of the village. I wonder who left it there. See, that's it over there. There are hill churls digging at it too. Interesting. Shooing the pigeons away. Is the cart?
Let's get down to business.
No, it's definitely not, but...
Absorption test.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I got the, I got the set for Sucrose. The Viridescent set.
Motion to compel.
May not be the best of the best versions, like there's a couple HP ones, but still, it does do a decent amount of damage. For sure. I guess. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, it seems like a big difference. They're scare off the pigeons. Event complete. Okay. Yeah, I've actually got all 4 pieces. It's pretty decent.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
That's probably this. Where's this guy? Have I talked to him already? Hello, are you there to visit our village? Hello. You must be an outlander. Outlander's a guest here. If you're not in a hurry, why don't you come in? Drink some tea. Yeah, I've talked to this guy. We heard any weird happenings here. Simon Airy. Hello, youngster. Are you here to listen to this old woman's stories? Have you encountered anything strange lately? The strangest thing is how I haven't heard from Jiro in such a long time. My old husband's even put up a search notice in Inazuma City. Jiro used to hang out with the young gangsters in the village. We urged him to join the army because they were together from morning to night and were always up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Maybe the kid's broken off contact because we pushed him too hard. Speaking of which, it seems like I haven't seen any of those punks for a while either. Anything else of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary, let's see. In the past, traders and tourists from various countries would disembark at Rito, and they would pass through our village on their way to Inazuma City. The village was always busy, and we would open our doors for outlanders, but that hasn't happened for a long time. That's unusual, isn't it? Mr. Imatani never worried much about the kids in the past, nor would Jiro ever have fought any war no matter who told him so. It's also very abnormal. And the deserted shrine at the foot of the mountain would never have fallen into disrepair in the past like it has now. I've heard that the statue of the Great Fox occasionally sheds tears. That's not normal either. Oh, here's all the lore. The Kanda family's well is always dry, even though there's plenty of water all around. Someone locked the well up the other night, and not the soul knows who did it. This kind of thing isn't normal either, right? Little Takaru even said he saw a ghostly woman during a stormy night, but who or what would haunt such a peaceful village? This too is very abnormal, right? A little bit. These are just many strange goings-on for an old woman like me. Is that what you wanted to know? So what the punks you mentioned earlier? Do you know where they are, Granny? They're a band of trouble-making brats. They most likely went somewhere new to make trouble. As long as Jiro isn't influenced by them, I couldn't care less. Still, you just reminded me of something. I've heard that for a while there was a lot of Moors scattered inside the dry well behind the chief's house. But a group of Ronin came to the village later and took almost all of it. That's all I know. If you want to know more, you can go ask our village chief. Ooh, interesting. I talked to the chief. I guess I could talk to him again. Confront him about this. Oh, Tejima. Yeah, I thought this was the guy we talked to already for the other quest. Same old, same old. Yeah. So he has nothing to do with this quest. Go read your diary. It's a cool ghost, like, thing there. I didn't mean to sit down. Told you there's nothing wrong here. If you don't believe me, just check it out yourself. Ooh. I have not tried the trial yet. The dry well is locked and looks like it'd be opened with a corresponding key. I don't have the key. I don't have it. It's tightly locked just like Granny said. There seems to be something here. Wow, it's a marked coin pouch. Grimmy, you're thinking what Paimon's thinking? What's on your mind? Paimon's thinking about buying lots and lots of snacks. I'm thinking there shouldn't be a coin pouch here. Oh, you mean that we should make it disappear, right? Just kidding. A coin pouch by the well, that means someone is hiding something. Oh yeah, Juvia from Fairy Tail. Yeah, I forgot about that. This well's in the village chief's yard. It's interesting that the quest objective hasn't changed at all. Find some evidence to break down his defenses. It's like asking the locals for information. All I've been doing is asking the locals for information. You again. The villagers have told us everything. They did? What did they say? Don't you think you can fool an old man like me with these baseless accusations? So I need evidence. I mean, I have the coin pouch. That's not enough. It's not enough. It's definitely within this zone. There's only so many NPCs to talk to. Goodbye. I talked to him already.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
What about that, broken down thing? Is this the one I'm talking about? Yeah. All else fails, throw Paimon. Good call.
Swirl, Mark 2, Animo Test 6308. Rain outlines your fate.
Nice. There we go. This must be the broken cart Takaru mentioned. But other than some tattered paper, Paimon doesn't see anything special here. Let's see, the contents of this piece of paper are the Shogunate Ledger of Goods and Payments. The goods are this book, blah blah blah, participating in blah blah blah. The number is something something volumes. This volumes which refer to something, refer to things made of paper, right? I get a list of goods. Okay. Now what else?
I wish it could
Actually,
be like this all.
now might be a good time to do a few rolls, I guess. Played for a bit. See if I can get me a Neuvi. Again, today this will probably be a fairly short or a shorter stream, anyways. I think maybe. So, I want to get it done. Try and get my rolls in while I still have time. And the thing is about Neuvi is that, like, I'm interested in getting Fischl as well. Like, so either one I get, no matter what I get here, I'm happy about. Even the other characters, like, I wouldn't be upset about them either. But it's all about Neuvi. Gotta be groovy to get Neuvi. Alright. Let's try it. See what we can do. That's your wee. Ooh. That looks like a 5-star to me. I'm just gonna sit here for the next 10 minutes so that we don't know what actually happened. It better not be another Chi-Chi. I mean, that happened last time.
The name's Shikanoin Heizo, sharpest and most successful detective of the Tenryou Commission.
Interesting, Shikanoin. That's not a 5-star though.
My goodness, life's really put you through the ringer recently, hasn't it?
Greetings. I am the
Ooh,
Chief
look at that.
Justice, or Udex, of Fontaine.
Nice.
But you may simply
Shikanoin.
address me by using my surname, Neuvillet. Not because I wish to keep my distance from you. No, I am merely conscious that being overly familiar may bring the impartiality of the judiciary into question.
Okay. He's talked a lot. He talks a lot. Nice. Exactly what I needed. I don't even know anything about Shikanoin, but I'll take it. Heizo was like sucrose, but not as good. Alright, that's fine. Still cool. Don't do the weapon banner. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. But, I mean, now I still have 21 rolls, and I got Neuvi. I mean, obviously I could keep going and try for Fischl and stuff like that, but I could also... Actually, you know what? Screw it, I will go at least one more time. I'll go with another batch of 10, see if I can get me a Fischl. I'll save the other 10 for now. I could go for Zhongli as well, but... I don't know. Aizo was more like DPS. I could do a polo with Zhongli too. Oh, another sacrificial fragment. It's not a bad thing to get. Making Sucrose even stronger. Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, Fischl's on both, so why not? Let's run it. Let's run it! I mean, like I said, I'm happy I got Neuvi. That's who I was aiming for, and the fact that I got in my first 10 roll, that's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Come on, official. Oh, another Izo. Interesting. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, cool. I only have 6 of those, so no point in doing that just yet. Let's see here. What's this do? Ah, okay. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. What does he even do? He said he's like, the 5 fisticuffs empowered by mighty wind. Heartstopper strike. Interesting. As that was your first C6. Here he is. Overlit. Punches and kicks. One's a raging waterfall. Cool. That's pretty decent. I mean, again, that's what I was hoping for. And I did it. Ooh, you want to use the craftable prototype Amber. Interesting. Alright. I mean, it'll be a minute before I actually start using him and, like, work him into my team. Because I haven't gotten to Fontaine yet, and it'll be a little while till I get there. But it's still cool to have. Cool to have him on my group, on my party, all that type of stuff. Ooh, make a total of 50 wishes. Why not? Right, and... he's broken. Yeah, that's what you guys have said. Let's grab these two, since I can. How many of these do I have? I have 9. Yeah, Neuvi's Blastoise. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Give me that pass. What's up, Futaba? Hello, strange big bro. What's up? Have you encountered anything strange lately? Just walk to Fontaine. Anything out of the ordinary? Yeah. Strange. I don't get it. What kind of strange things would you consider strange? Kind of thing, you know. Keep it like something that's hard to explain. I know. Did something come to mind? There's a weirdly dressed outlander in a floating white thing talking to me. That is indeed strange. I know, right? Hey, you two. Okay, I'll be serious. One night, I suddenly started raining very heavily. Then I heard a strange sound outside the house that accompanied the sound of the rain. Strange sound? Been careless and died using him. Yeah, I mean, even if it's someone who's broken, there's still the chance to be. But that seems like an interesting character, fun to play. Yes, it was like an intermittent clacking sound. The next day I went to check it out and saw some floating bags in the village gully. I left them alone because I didn't know who had put them there. They might have washed away by now. You can take a look along the gully. Are there any other clues? Other than that, I can't think of any. You can go ask my dad. He knows lots of things. Your dad. Of course, it's Densuke. Konda Densuke, the chief of the Konda village. Huh? That old man's your dad? Actually, I was adopted. He adopted me, so I'm his daughter. Yeah, Hench's correct. My goal is to stick to kind of like the main plot, the main path of the game. I'm not going to jump ahead and go to Sumeru or Fontaine or anywhere like that before I'm supposed to be there in the story. And I'll add new characters to my team as I go, kind of thing. Like here, I'll probably add in Shinobu. Oh, you can ask, yeah, my nephew Takaru. Wait a second, nephew? I see, he's the village chief's grandson. That's right, Takaru likes high plea. Yeah, I've already talked to him. His family's pretty complicated. I see, thank you. I'm glad that I could help. Why isn't Takaru here yet? We were supposed to hang out today. Can you go up the roof again? Yeah, that's all good. I'm just saying.
Body and mind.
Yeah, exactly. Another reason to be excited for Fontaine. It is cool that every time I go to a new zone now, because of the way I'm playing, like, I will have new characters to play as, right? I mean, I'll have to build them, of course, but still. Like, I'm excited to getting Tainari built into my team and, like, stuff like that. Other Dendro characters with Sumeru. Let's head to check. I think this would be the gully. Oh, I have an actual spot now.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Wow. Finally. There it is. That's because I found half the clues before. Heizo's from Inazuma. Interesting. Thank you, Q. Welcome. Yeah, it's like when you're a kid and your parents have a main Christmas present hidden. Yeah. You know something good's coming, but you don't have it yet. That's where the floating bags Futaba mentioned. Let's see what's inside. Investigate all the suspicious places. Time to go see the village chief.
Body
Confront
and
him.
mind.
J'accuse. Conda forever.
Waited this long. As well.
Time to act.
Genshin, if you want to ruin my 50-50, do it with Tainari. I haven't even seen Jean yet. Well then, what can I do for you, youngster? We found the evidence. Evidence? What evidence? I don't understand what you mean. Evidence about the strange incidents in the village. Please stop pretending. Nonsense. What kind of strange incidents could you possibly happen in a village? Well, alright then, show me. Hey Grim, stop what was found near that well. Paimon's leaving to you. Thank you, Red Sky. Hope you have a great night too. And thanks for stopping by. This was found in the dry well in your backyard. Which one was it again? The bag? I think it was the bag. No, not that bag. That was the bag that, Child gave me, I think. Can't remember which item's which, though, is the problem. Oh, it's this? No. Okay, there we go. It's right, it's at the end, of course. There it is. What's in the bag? A bag for carrying Mora? This belongs to our family. There's nothing suspicious about it. That's right, it's very normal. He's so suspicious. Something's definitely off. Please tell me how much Mora was in there. Huh? What kind of question is that? There's no way you would know how much more is in there without opening it up either, right? Now, please draw the marking that was on it. Fine, this is indeed not my coin pouch. So many people have passed by my backyard. It's pretty normal for someone to have dropped it, right? It's... What's going on? You've seen through me, alright. Now, I'm really tempted to take the coin pouch for myself, you know. Oh, Densuke. How could an old man like you have such mischievous thoughts? You're hiding something else. I've already admitted my desire to steal the Mora. What else could be the problem? Come now, I will surrender this pouch to the Shogunate. Something doesn't feel right here. Something doesn't feel right here. Someone discarded this coin pouch intentionally. What proof do you have for saying this? The coin pouch is just one part of the mystery. We also found... Found what? We find on the gully. This what? This is, where did you get this? Downstream of the gully. How can you prove that these two items are related? Oh, they're related, alright. You can't question Paimon. Ridiculous. How can that be? Unless there's some kind of secret code in the Mora. There's nothing on the Mora, but we did find something elsewhere. We found this in the remains of the cart. Got it. This is... I can't believe that I was so careless when I was damaging the cart. Ooh, got him. Hey now, you finally admitted it. Since you already gotten this far in your investigation, there's nothing for it. I can't hide it anymore. In that case, you should have a pretty good idea of what happened. Very good idea indeed. Grappa Densuke, you tried to rob a shogunate cart, didn't you? In the midst of the struggle, you destroyed the cart with a single punch, causing the goods to go flying into the gully. The single punch. Hoping to save themselves, the shogunate's people threw their coin pouches into the well to distract you. Then you locked the well up to prevent others from stealing the Mora. Is that right? That's pretty outlandish there, Paimon. No, that's not what happened at all. Really? Paimon was going to ask for your key, and then have the Mora at the bottom of the well. Surrendered to the Shogunate, that's right. They were definitely going to be surrendered to the Shogunate. Ah, well, this is what actually happened. There was originally a group of young people in the village who got too bold after getting drunk, and actually robbed one of the Shogunate's cargo carts. The goods in the bag both belonged to the Shogunate. I couldn't let others know that this shameful incident occurred in our village. That's why I tried to cover it up. What about your confession regarding the coin pouch? You did that to cover up the truth. Yep. That's right. I thought that you would stop the investigation once I confessed. But it was just me, as long as no one else was affected. Please don't report this to the Shogunate. This isn't about me saving face. I just don't want the entire village to be dragged down the process. I just want to know the truth. Yeah, we didn't come here to report you. The truth, huh? You young people these days are so interesting. My conscience keeps bothering me because there's a cover-up, so I recorded everything in a diary. I threw the diary onto the roof. If you really want to read it, help yourself, but please don't ruin the recently renovated roof. About the lock on the wall. On the well. Yes, it was me who locked the well up. I also wrote down where I hid the key. Go read for yourself. Grappa Densuke, do you know anything about the Konda village barrier? Barrier? Most people still know about the old legend? They said in ancient times, underneath the ground where we're standing right now, lay the roots of this thunder sakura. Indeed, it was one of the 5 roots that protect the peace on Narakumi Island. Interesting. Thunder sakura. Guarding it and its barrier was said to be a responsibility assigned to us, the Konda clan, by the Kitsune Saigu herself. This was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I hardly recall anything about the details. Okay. So this whole time I could have just climbed out of the roof and grabbed the, thing. Most of the notes are ineligible due to their exposure to the elements. But the lies and cover-ups of this thievery weigh heavily on me. Therefore I decided to leave these notes. The group attacked the public drunkenly, blah blah blah. After much discussion, it was decided that the matter should be covered up. The car was destroyed in the night, the goods and coin pouch were dumped. The well was sealed and locked, and the key was hidden in a broken house across the gully on the east side of the village. Legend has it was built by Duin. It's now so desolate that it provided fitting choice to hide such a key. Never. Konda village should have been prosperous. The Konda clan should have thrived. I hope for the sake of Takaro and Futaba, this village shall remain free of mishaps. Alright. There's the house. See, Oh, those people seem to be looking for something. Maybe they're after the treasure too. Not much of a house. Hey, what's up?
How's this? Absorption test. Let me weave you a verse.
To the fairy.
Stand clear.
It's funny to see him bouncing around.
Don't break my glasses.
Oh, how dare you.
Absorption test. Animo test 6308.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to build up my weapon. Sacrificial fragments. Refine. Has to be unlocked. How do you unlock? Oh, there it is. There we go. Fine. There we go. Rank 3 after damaging an opponent with an elemental skill. This skill has a 20% upgrade. Oh, cool. Very cool. Sacrificial weapons are great. Yeah, it's been good so far. I mean, even just in that battle I just had, like, I was able to take out that group very quickly because she just got their attack right back all like immediately. Where the heck is this thing? Okay. This is the old house. Okay. It's like what's left of maybe a foundation. Descend into the well. Aloy with the sacrificial bow. Interesting. Oh, wrong button. No sacrificial polearm, that's a shame. Geronimo! Hey, what's this? Gotta get the chest first.
Things useful?
Sacrificial polearm would be... Why am I entering their hole without permission? That's what I do. Razor can't be stopped. Oh, it is breaking. That's why. I'm using Yanfei.
Incinerate!
Yeah, good call. Good call. I didn't think it was electro. I thought it was just rock, because it was rock, right? I didn't assume that, for whatever reason, I just assumed that rock is broken by, like, claymores and stuff. Overlook the electro part of it. What is that? Electrified rock. Yes. What's this? Ooh, what's this? Summon electric wave. Welcome to the Inazuma where everything's electro. As well it should be.
These things useful?
Wow, it was an electro Sealy. I mean, I'm assuming that electrogram is what caught it for me. Hey, welcome, Sri. Hope you're having a good day. Interesting.
Stand clear. Rain outlines your fate.
Really no reason to use him.
Inadmissible evidence.
What's this? Oh, oculi. Electrogam gets you through those barriers if your level is high enough with the security. Interesting. It's certainly not. I haven't leveled up the security at all. But it's good to know. My fire could go through it though. Some work with everything levels. Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. Here. Try and get this chest first. Oh, try. I will.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Hey, it did work. Ah, so this is the underbelly. Looks like something wild is sealed in here. Snotch. That's right, let's try getting a ward that we got from the Trine Maiden. Hey, there we go. Damn. What does this mean? So easy, so I'm gonna be stuck for like half an hour. Oh yeah. Not exactly. Oh, do I just have to put them all at the same symbol that's there? Is that what's going on here?
Body and mind. Time to act.
Oh, and changing some changes the others. Maybe? Or is it a time thing? Or do they light up and is the number you select 1 to 5?
Body and mind.
Double check here. The problem I'm having is that they're all coming out at the exact same time to the exact same directions, right? There's no like, because you're saying like one form is line to 2, or they're in order from 1 to 5, the order of the drawing, but it's all the same, right? At least from my perspective right now, is like, I press the button, all the lines go immediately out to all of them. I don't know which one to be first in this, other than like maybe like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. The others are all set to 2 if you change some to 3. Oh, okay. Let's test it out. Okay, yeah, so it changes that now. So I have to try and create this symbol, I would assume, then. Okay, I can see how this could be a bit of a pain. It's a lot of like trial and error unless you know exactly what the puzzle is asking of you. which I do not. So. That. And it resets after, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, joy. Because there would have to be 5. And there is 5. Right? So you would think this would be number 1. Just because of where it is in relation to this. Maybe?
Body and mind. Time to act.
And then, of course, once you test it, you always have to redo it from the beginning, too.
Body and mind.
Yeah. So, like... Yeah. This is either going to just take a lot of trial and error, or... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, did I get lucky? No, I didn't. I did not. Sometimes several will use the same number. Of course it will. Inazuma's puzzles are peak brain fart for brain rot gacha user players. Yeah, it seems to be the case. The problem I typically have with puzzles in games is like, if the puzzles are like, they make sense, they're logical enough, I usually don't have a problem with them. The problem I have is when I don't understand how the puzzle is actually done.
Body and mind.
Like, a good example is like Silent Hill 2, right? Like, there's a lot of somewhat challenging puzzles in that game. I didn't have any problem with any of them, even on a hard difficulty. It was bottom, then right up to... See, even then, it's like, I don't know which ones you're referring to, right? Because there's 5, and I don't know which is, like, which one you would, like, say is 1, and which one you would say is 2, and which one you would say is 3. Unless it's, like, in the order of this, but even then, it's like... Would that mean this one is 1, this one's 2, and so on? And it's like, how would you know that, other than just trial and error? The one with only 1 dot is always 1. Okay. So this one is 1. I see. Follow the line from the bottom. Oh, I was looking from the top. Interesting. I see, I see, I see. So would that be like...
Body and mind.
I may have just been overthinking things if this is what it is. Did I mess up the last one? Let's see. 2, 3.
Time to act.
4.
Body and mind.
The last 2 are reversed. Oh, 4 and 5 are swapped. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was definitely overthinking things. Doesn't help that I'm sick and I'm just like... Yeah. Like I said, I'll use an excuse when I can. Oh, what's that?
Let me try my
Samurai!
Witness the power of Groovy.
Yeah, I was definitely just overthinking things because I didn't know where 1 started.
Enhanced animal module 75.
I'm ready.
No, my sword.
Incinerate.
That will work.
Motion to compel. Wrap of the flame.
Yeah, they are pretty tanky.
Cheap tricks.
Absorption test.
But they are also, like, samurai, so, I mean, understandable. Hey, welcome, Arlene. Ana Chirisato. Very impressive. How did you, when did you, why? We in Japan, yeah. Why are you here? I was quite concerned as to your actions, as to whether you could heal the roots or not, so I've been observing you a little. If I offended you, please forgive me. You've helped me greatly already by being able to undo the barrier. She's been watching us all this time, that means Grandpa Densuke's secret. I am loyal to Narakumi Island, not some police station. Yeah, it's all good, Hench. Like, it is obviously a lot of information when you have a lot of people being like, hey, do this, do this, do this. But it wasn't really that, it was more myself just not being able to comprehend exactly what the puzzle was asking me to do. Now I understand. Again, I was just overthinking. I did pull for Nouvelette, actually, Marlene. It was about, what, like half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago. Things went well. Things went very well. Besides, I have had dealings with Conda Village for a long time as well. If these families were to be cut off, I would not be able to face... Please excuse me. Let's get back to business. As you may know, the Thunder Sakura tree symbolizes the eternal watch of the Electro Archon, and they have the power to remove evil and purify the earth. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it'll be fun to use them going on later as I progress. However, the polluted tree roots will eventually be corroded and these tainted sections will form tumors, one after another. Oh, you got a C1 today. Congrats, that's awesome. That is why we must perform the cleansing ritual. Unfortunately, my physical condition, shall we say, prevents me from accomplishing this deed. There are several more barriers of this kind. Can I ask you to aid me? No, to aid this land. Allow me to help. Thank you. As for the location of the next barrier, you can visit the abandoned shrine nearby. It's not far northeast of Conda Village. Due to certain circumstances, I fear that I cannot go with you. How will we meet up then? The sakura on the east and west banks differ in speed, and the flowers of the north and south branches vary their bloom. However, everything on this island is under the sacred sakura's shade. As long as petals still fall like snow upon the island, we will surely meet again. I wish you all the best. Okay. Why not? Interesting. I think I'm going to continue on with the Archon quest. Just, like, I do want to continue this as well. It's just... yeah. It's hard enough to, like, do everything I'm doing without reading all the dialogue right now. But... that's not the one. That's not the one. It's, that one. That's the one. Yeah, it's a fairly long world quest. I mean, I did the first part of it anyways. It was interesting running around the village, sussing out all the mysteries and the secrets and the hidden stuff. And like I said, again, this will probably be a short stream. I'll probably only stream for another half an hour or so. But I think I will take a quick break here for a minute. Because I need to go take another Tylenol. I'll be right back. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Back for now, anyways. Missed Flare leaving. That's a shame.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh?
What are those?
Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Yes. Let us see. More rocks. More lightning rocks.
Boom, boom. Remarkable condition.
Headache sucks. Then another one of these things. Electro Sealies. What is this? Relay stones. Electric conduction? What the heck am I doing? There we go. Interesting. Definitely seems like there's plenty of puzzles here. Take a bit to get used to them all. Interesting. Hey. I've heard this song before.
Let's appraise the value on this.
Very mysterious and like spacey. Yeah, I've been sick. It's like I rarely ever get sick. It's been like a decade since I've been sick at all, but it's been going around lately in my city, and yeah, I just got hit with it unfortunately the other day. And it's not too bad, honestly. It could be worse, but it's always sucks to be sick. That's why it'll probably be a short stream. Like I said, I'll probably go for another 25 minutes or so, and then I will get some rest. But yeah.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
They're like cyborgs? Or possessed or something?
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
They don't sound human.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you?
Child cyborg.
Look at that. No response. You know, face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
Yes. Yes, we can.
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
It's funny how they're always so like full of themselves and like, oh, we can do whatever we want. We have the control, the power, whatever. And then you get in a fight with them and just what might mop the floor. I said, what? Mop the floor with them just easily. They don't even put up a challenge kind of thing.
Pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, It beats walking out of here with black eyes and a broken nose.
Good luck with that.
You're just a big bully.
What choice do I have?
You have, like, the strongest person in the world right beside you. And I'm talking about Ayaka, of course.
Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
Try out sprinting in this upcoming fight.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word!
I didn't mean to run away. I mean, I did, but...
Stop, thief!
Just restarts,
You think
okay.
you can get...
Why?
Why wouldn't you trade us those...
I was invisible, though.
Face it.
You are despicable.
Hey!
Business.
Pay up.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu.
But...
I trust you remember...
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand
It
well...
was for the meme.
It's my lucky day.
Oh, that's cool.
Say no more!
Take flight!
Cool.
Ring cutter!
Yeah, skip button would definitely be handy.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal 6308.
Nice thing about them being just pushovers. Yeah. Oh no, reinforcements.
Whirling snow!
Unthinkable.
My blade!
Stand clear.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Place my hammer.
Say no more!
Sprint causes cryo as she runs, that's cool. Kind of looked like it might, but I wasn't sure. And they're dead.
Well, that's resolved then.
That was amazing, Ayaka. I mean, I said it jokingly that Ayaka was the one who was probably going to, like, who was the strong one, but she's actually pretty decent.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
Miss Kamisato. Traveler. Are you hurt?
I would have used her burst if I didn't beat them already, unfortunately.
Don't worry. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Now you could give us a portion of your silk so we can make our own stuff.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
1,
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Great. Now we can finally buy some silk.
Paimon was the strong one? I don't think so. Maybe.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
Yeah, he's just gonna give it
This
to
was
us.
indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Sure.
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
I couldn't think of charging you after all the stuff you did to help me.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay.
Crazy fan theories on Paimon, I could understand that.
Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as
Secret final
Paimon
loss.
explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
There is no war in Bossing Say. Note, just nope, just an uneventful stroll in the woods.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association.
Master
Very well.
Kurisu.
And thank you for the silk, Mr.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
You're supposed to forget any of it ever happened, Paimon. Ayaka buys the fabric.
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
It was no trouble. No trouble.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
I mean, do you not remember that when we first met her, she was behind like a barrier and we weren't able to see her because she hides herself from everyone?
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
She should be the leader. Take out Raiden Shogun.
Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Fastest way probably at going up here and coming down. You would think. Everyone's thirsty over here. Hey, big kimono.
Hey there, we're back.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the international trip?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already.
You better.
I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
Cool.
They better all be there.
Yeah, they better.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too.
Word?
It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
It's a kind thought, but I'm fine with my current outfit.
Oh? Are you sure?
These clothes are special to me.
Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
Yeah, she does have great hair.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits.
Yeah, that would be cool to have different outfits. Do they do Paimon sizes here?
Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
Thanks, but Paimon and I are fine as we are.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
Would saying they dress stylishly, I guess, yeah.
Sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body, that is quite a wonderful thing.
Yeah, archon skins too. That'd be cool.
So I'm not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
If you like Paimon so much, you can have her.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
The rest of the game is just Ayaka and Paimon, their journeys, getting new clothes and stuff.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
This much?
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Oh yeah, Ayaka and Catherine have the same voice actor. That's interesting.
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later.
I think someone may have mentioned that in the previous stream too. But it's still really cool.
Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Seems so much different because Catherine is always very like robotic, right? Very basic sounding. So hearing her as Ayaka is very different.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Perfect. I'm getting a little hungry myself.
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant.
Ooh, Kiminami. Once had a crack theory that vision bearers not only gain elemental powers, but they also gained fashion senses. Sadly, Inazuma Archon Quest tears it apart. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, it would kind of make sense in a way, because, like, again, the whole anime trope of main characters looking better than just normal NPCs and stuff like that. Like, even looking at these characters, right, like, they all have colorful clothing for the most part, like sparkly bits to their clothing, all that type of stuff. You look at any random NPC and it's just like bland, drab colors, like not a lot of colors, like usually like very grays and browns and stuff like that. It's like huge contrast when you see a actual main story character who is like decked out in a unique outfit and stuff. So actually having an in-game reason for that being the visions, that would be interesting.
I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant.
That is true, Q. Like, even in the tournament area I was at, like, there was a few people who were like, oh, actually, no, I think it was here, actually, yeah, in Inazuma, like, there's been a few normal-looking people who had their visions taken away, and it's like, they don't look like main characters, but, I mean, they also had their visions taken away, so maybe they used to look really cool and stylish and everything. They lost their visions, and now they look like normal NPCs again.
Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
Right. Get another hot pot or something. I don't know. Food from afar. Where is this? A beautiful environment with all the like sakura blossoms and everything like that everywhere. Right. This might be my last thing for this stream. Having a snack with Ayaka.
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Pretty sure we've been here already, Paimon, but sure.
Welcome!
Alright, have a great night, Marlene. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Later days.
Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Miss Kamisato, perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Don't we get to choose what we want to eat?
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Tiny customer.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Something the matter? Is it a fight? You need backup?
I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be...
Alright.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well,
I knew I heard
we
a
serve
cat.
all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well.
I don't know. I think it's the Archon quest.
Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Whoa. Guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
And again, she hides herself away because she's, whatever. That really surprises me.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's
Too
something
perfect.
they can relate to. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would...
Difficult to make friends.
Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age, so it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
She got jumped.
I'm so sorry, Traveler.
Is that an explosion?
Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something.
What have you done? You head towards the great noise.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special dish here.
Why would you be cooking?
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Yeah, I thought that this was a part of the Archon quest because I've been following it, and yeah, it definitely seems like a filler arc, but it's interesting because it helps build out the characters and the lore of the world and like this environment and stuff, and like I don't know, it's interesting. I don't have any problem with this.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki.
Tsubaki
My
again.
mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world.
Now we finally get back to the original person that we were doing this for.
So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right?
Let me just check my pockets. I've got all kinds of food from random places around.
If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
Actually, I'm a bit of a pro in the kitchen.
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Hopefully, including regional cuisines. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Is that okay?
My
I'll
time
be
to shine.
indebted to you, great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's doorstep.
Yeah, can I offer you a Hot Pocket in this time of crisis? Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there that was practically created for this purpose! Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good!
That does sound pretty good.
True. Give the pizza to Kamisato Ayato. Okay. Let me, use the recipe. Where is the pizza? Do I have the ingredients? There it is. Oh, I do have the ingredients. Correct answer to all food problems is pizza. That's true. Although I probably wouldn't go with mushroom pizza of all types of pizza, but still. Not that it's bad or anything, but there's just many different better types of pizza. You can learn recipes at the stove. Yeah, that's true. It's just been a minute. Okay. Good enough. Good enough.
Is the pizza ready?
If I had a nickel for every time I've heard that. Is the pizza ready? Yes.
Oh, it's ready!
I actually made 4 of them. Here it is.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, Traveler.
I know, right? Who knew to cook well, all you had to do was, like, let a bar fill up to a certain point, then press a button, and then you cook perfectly. I mean, I don't know how it works, but it works.
I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
That must be how Gordon Ramsay does it.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Yeah, 1 for Ayaka, 1 for the Traveler, and 2 for Paimon.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
Pizza would be like half the size of Paimon. She's still mowered down.
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
You could always pay me royalties for the recipe.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Royalties, Paimon.
Oh, could you?
Sure could.
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Yeah, Paimon, Traveler's just fattening Paimon up, exactly. It's like, Hansel and Gretel, except Paimon's the witch.
Really?
Or the children, I guess?
That's great.
Or
I've
both.
always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best!
Oh, I know.
I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
Cool.
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free. You're a wonderful person.
Oh, shucks, Ayaka.
I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
For 1 million Mora.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
2 pizza recipes, interesting. Mushroom and flour.
Correct. Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients.
Cabbage. Cabbage and cheese.
Yep, that's instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown. Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go and eat.
I have no doubt that they will.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto!
Pronto. On the double.
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I
Wowie.
want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept.
No problem! Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
Hey, welcome, JSO. Could be doing better. I'm actually probably going to wrap the stream pretty soon because my head is not doing very well, but it's been fun.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well,
Hope you're
what do
doing
you
well.
think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
It was nice to try something new.
Good. I'm relieved.
Ooh, you had to find the recipe. That'd be rough. Yeah, too much pizza talk for the old noggin. Yeah, so it's overwhelming. I can't deal with it. Pizza? Cabbage on pizza?
When
What?
I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all? And did she, say anything about me?
Yeah, she said you have no friends.
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did she, what does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Definitely be intimidating.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
You've got a friend in me.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
A true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
That's where this quest started and we still don't know.
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
The power of friendship, let's go! Exactly. That's like what anime is like. The foundation of anime is like either fan service or the power of friendship. I'm all ears.
I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
Interesting.
A fox?
Yes, that's what even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often.
It's actually that cat in the background. The power of friend. Yeah, I am Traveler, the friendship archon. Exactly. Tsubaki is a furry. Maybe.
And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times.
You mean like an ancient kitsune or something like that in Japan, and you're just like, you're a furry. Like transform from like a fox into a human. Just like mocking over being a furry.
You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Always makes me think of Shippo from called Inuyasha. Because I don't think he is like a fox deity or whatever, but he's still like, he has the fox tails and stuff, and the ears and stuff. I don't know. It's been a long time, but I used to watch that show a lot back in the day.
Wow. So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
Surprising, isn't it? Kirara.
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising.
Yeah, there was this lady with a big teapot. We went inside the teapot, and the teapot was a giant realm.
So Liyue
I have a
lives
house
up
there
to
now.
its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Yeah, the big brother in Inuyasha.
Really? I would love that.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched that show at all. I just remember, like, a few of the main characters.
Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
There was this lady that was also a bird and also a technical engineer. It's like a 5-year-old, like, excitingly telling people things that just don't really make sense. And then we went inside the giant teapot, and then there was this bird lady, and then...
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Yeah, and this big monster came out of the sea like whoosh, and just and then we were all up on this floating platform like pow pow pow. That's too much movement, too much excitement. Being too groovy, but I got Neuvi, so it's allowed. Yeah, I'll do this last conversation here, and then that'll probably be it for the stream, I think. Try to get rid of this headache.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you.
Yeah, and we crash it down to big thing, boom! Yeah, just toys. Smash toys together.
Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
That'd make for a great Genshin animation. Just like Traveler, just this like 5-year-old essentially explaining all these things. Really excitedly.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Clee explaining it. Yeah, that'd be good.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Really?
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you.
The robo guy was like warp, 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 and spun really fast. It's a beautiful gift. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
Get a room.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Yeah. Well, next time. But finished a couple more quests. We got Neuvi. We got a Neuvi. Actually, I'm gonna go turn in that quest first too, or the commission. Cause why not get the rewards? Get them rewards. Yeah, Paimon's got better riz. She's got a big appetite, not just for food, if you know what I mean. Say no more, say no more.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Alright. Get back down to Inazuma. And that'll probably be it for today's stream, because like I said, this headache is annoying me, and I feel like it won't go away until I kind of just relax. But like I said, we made some good progress. Got myself a Neuvi. Got, what's the other character I got there? Heizo, yeah. Got Heizo, got Neuvi. I mean, can't complain with that. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that's really cool. His animation there. Wow. Yeah, I got Groovy and got my Neuvi. And I also got a free Heizo. Actually, 2 Heizos, but still. I haven't tried the gameplay yet, but the next time I stream, I'll do the test. I'll try a test run of them, and we can get to play around with them and stuff like that, see how it is. Although, I'm sure I'll have fun with it eventually, but I'm looking forward to it. But, one moment. Alright. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out and watching my stream, being chill, everything like that. It's been fun. But until next time, later days, folks. Ooh, the idol makes real rain too. Bye bye, folks. We have a great week. Bye bye.